Hi, my little goldfishes. Could I have said that in a more creepy way? Probably not. But anyways, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. You know what you've clicked on, it's a Skull Hobbit Hole. Or Hobbit House, if you want to get politically correct. So I started off by just building like an arch. And then I extended it 2 blocks out to make like room for the skulk block to sit inside of the arch. See? Like that. Yeah, very, very, very super duper uber complicated. That's uber isn't even a word. It's 10 a.m. I should not be this strangely. Maybe it's just my personality. I think it's just my personality. Anyways, I love the skulk block. It's just it's a gorgeous block. I mean, I didn't know how to build with it for a while. I thought it was utterly strange. But that's okay, I figured it out. It works well as a roof. Yeah, I don't know how to do redstone at all. Okay, I know, like, a very basic redstone. That's about it. So if you thought this is a redstone tutorial, I'm sorry to disappoint. It's not. But that's okay. It is definitely an aesthetic vibe, and that's all it's meant to give. I have no clue how to use this block. Okay, I have a slight clue, but that's about it. Isn't it basically just wireless redstone? That's my understanding. Or it sends a signal with sound, I think. Is that it? I don't know. I'm not redstone minded at all. It definitely did not click for me. Just at all. Like, it's actually embarrassing how little I know about redstone. So I added some swirls with the skulk, so it looks like it's bleeding. Or the best way I could probably explain it is, you know how on the Dream SMP with that crimson egg, like, what is it called? The egg pyre. The very original name. How it, like, spreads and corrupts. Like that. That's the look I was going for. Yeah, that's all I was going for. That's the exact thought I had in mind. I haven't watched it for a while. I think I really only watched it in like 2020 when COVID really started to affect everything. And now it's just, yeah. Have you had COVID? I'd love to know. That's not a weird question at all. It's just so rare to meet someone who hasn't had it. Like, I think I know one person who hasn't had it. And I had this little game in my head to see who would get it first, me or said person. Unfortunately, he won. Anyways, he didn't really know about this game. Or they, I should say they. Anyways. Yeah, they didn't know about this thing. It was more of a thing I did with myself. I have horrible issues when it comes to weird things in my head. I am just so strange. Everyone had their strange ways of coping with the pandemic. I was fine. I'm introverted. It's just so introverted. I like how I've gone completely off topic. I went from Dream SMP Eggpire to COVID. Wow. Okay, back on topic. I added the Skulk Shriekers. Is that what they're called? I heard that's what they're called. And of course, the Withered Skulls. I add them to almost everything. In creative, not... If I'm in survival, I'm not gonna do that. That's just stupid. That is what we call poor financial decisions. It's probably not smart. You could probably get, like, a beacon with that. Yeah. Well, 3. But even that... They're going in an end chest. Have I ever fought the Wither? No, I haven't. Oh my god. I've only played this game for, like, 8 years. Haven't fought the Wither. I probably have, but I'm just forgotten. I'm just forgotten. Wow. Grammar. Grammar is my strong suit. 100%. I added more of the floating candles. I call them Harry Potter candles, but if you haven't watched Harry Potter, you will not understand. Yeah. We'll call them floating candles for the people who haven't watched Harry Potter. No judgment, I haven't watched Star Wars. It shocks pretty much everyone I meet, like when Star Wars comes up and I have no idea what they're talking about. I just don't know where to start with the movies and the TV shows. Like, where do I start watching it? Can someone fill me in? I'd gladly watch it, I just don't know how to... How do I watch it in the timeline chronologically? I don't understand. Because there's so many. There's so many movies and, like, animations. Okay, how am I getting this sidetracked? I am so sorry. You know what I'm doing. I'm just going to explain it awkwardly, so I might as well get sidetracked. So you'll have to wait until I get sidetracked again, because I'm going to explain what I'm doing. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, I'm adding decorations. I usually like to add, like, very different varieties of stone. I'm adding magma block, which looks good in some circumstances. You can sort of tell if it's going to look good. In this circumstance, it looked amazing. I'm mainly using blocks that you would find in a cave. See, like deep slate. No. The trees, probably not, but... You know what this base would be good for? If you're fighting the warden, which I've never done. I don't think I've even explored the caves yet. Well, the warden cave. I mainly play in 1.17. Yeah, I don't... They're scary, the caves, okay? They're too big. And yeah. I really should do that. Of course, I added a well without water, so it's more of one of those aesthetic, like, wells that people put in their gardens as decorations because they're too cheap to add a proper well. Not that that's cheap at all, I would not add a well to my garden as well. So, we're calling it the decorative well. If you're gonna build a well, maybe put water in it and don't fall in it. It's probably a smart idea to not fall in it. I have a habit of falling in things in Minecraft, not in the world of the people. If I was falling in things, it would be a little bit strange. I mean, I'm a klutz, but still. This well looked a bit cute, though. I think the roof looks a little bit big. It kind of looks like, you know how when you walk up to someone and they have a very large nose? Just an exceptionally large nose. I don't know how else to explain it other than it looks like someone who has a big nose. My brain works weird, I think. Okay, now we're into the interior. It's very basic interior. I just used spruce and oak floors. It looked surprisingly good. I should have built the inside bit a bit bigger. Obviously you can do that, but this is just a very basic. Whatever. I think it's more of like a starter base design. Not that you're really getting skulk and wither skulls and magma blocks on your first day, and if you are, you have priority issues. You might want to prioritize some different things. But it looks really good. You could probably use it as like a base that you've like... You know how sometimes you just have to move to a certain spot temporarily? Like a temporary base. In like late game. This is not a first night kind of thing. If you're doing this first night, you're much better at this game than I am. Of course I have to add cake. Cake is my comfort food. What's your comfort food? I'd love to know if you're still here. Mine is cake. Well, at the moment, it is cake. I love cake. Can't really explain why. Yeah, if you live in Australia, and if you don't, you're not going to have any clue what I'm talking about. But the Woolies or Coles mud cakes, preferably the Coles ones, they're just amazing. Yeah, if you live in another country, you're going to think I'm insane and have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyways, side tangent about cake. Really going on those today. Sorry about that. Sometimes I can be totally normal and then, 1 minute I'm going about pandemics and the Dream SMP and cake. Yeah, I am a very strange little sunflower. I love sunflowers. They're a very happy flower. You'd think I'd turn around and fix my camera. So, I just added like the skulk in. Back on topic, just randomly starts going back on topic. Little tour. The decorative well. The over the top outside of the house, it's definitely not necessary. And the inside, very basic. Anyways, it looks so good. Looks really cute. And if you've made it this far, you've listened to all of my side tangents, like and subscribe. You know you want to, you must love me, you've made it this far.